Hello, productions. Welcome back to the channel of H-Ero. This will be a Town Uncover part 84. In the previous episode, we finally completed Hitomi's side story. Even though there was a bit janky in the cutting and the art has not been completed yet, I feel like we're getting to the end game with Hitomi's side story. I just feel it in my bones and my guts. And also in the previous episode, we completed one objective with Jane's side story, where we visited Effie, we talked about really crazy stuff, and we went home and made the box fortune point 2. Thanks to working for Hazel's job, wearing that really weird FNAF costume as well. So in this episode, we'll just do Director Lashely's side story. And we're going to see her side story in multiple episodes. And I don't know how long still, because I'm still recording them. So guys, let's just dive right in, and I'm excited to continue with her side story because she is suspicious. I get this feeling she's gonna do something to John, and let's just figure it out together here and right now. So in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hello, productions. Welcome back to the channel of H-Ero, the hero that will save you from the evil clutches of boredom. Today, I will be continuing playing a Town Uncovered. This will be part 84. So, guys, in the previous episode, I think we did 2 side stories from the top of my head. I think we did Hitomi's side story, and then at the end, we finally completed the 4 with completing Jane's side story as well. So that's what I remember at the top of my head. This is a new day of recording, so I do not remember. But what I do remember is that at the end of the episode, it was all pitch black, guys, and all that you miss is that, like, there's just a text at the bottom that says after dinner, and then this is the scene that what you see right here right now is the result of that. So there's nothing that you miss, guys. It was just a text saying after dinner, and then this what you see right now is what happened. So we just start the episode where we left off and at the end of the previous episode. So guys, I did some walking around, and basically all we have to do for Jane is just wait till the next day. So all we have to do is sleep, and it'll be Sunday, or maybe it'll ask us for like a weekday, so probably a Monday. But now it's like Saturday night, and we just gotta wait. So also for Hitomi as well, before we check on Director Lashely, it says we're waiting for Tuesday. So we're gonna wait for Tuesday and see what she has in store for us. So for Hitomi. So I think right now we're gonna do Director Lashely's side story, that is to attend Zariah's party at the nightclub. And I think we're gonna go to the same place where we ended off with Hitomi's not Hitomi's side story. Hooking up Jacob with the drunk girls, that same location. So that's what we're gonna do. And also, I tried to experiment. Also, that I was trying to like sleep, and it didn't let me sleep. Like the game forces you to attend Zariah's party, and there's nothing I can do about that. So we're gonna do Director Lashely's side story right now. So but to do that, I think it's right here. I think it's here. There you go. Huh. A lot less people than I expected. Hey, Zariah. Dude, you actually came here. I was expecting you to come up with some excuse about Lashley or something. Well, I couldn't just leave you hanging like that. You did ask me personally to come after all. I did, didn't I? Sorry about that. I didn't want you to think I was pressuring you into coming here or anything. No, not at all. I am more happy to be here, and I'm here because I want to be. You are really sweet. I honestly expected that. It's my pleasure. Besides, you said I get to experience your new live musical here. Well, there's no way I'm gonna miss that. I guarantee it's gonna knock your socks off. Not only are you guys listening to the new songs I composed for the EP, but also some remixes for some of my older songs I made with some of my surviving equipment, so that the event is even longer. You are about to get complete karma experience. I can't wait then. Though, I assume more people would show up. Oh, they're coming later. I asked the people I actually invited to the private show to come earlier since I wanted to make sure you could get comfortable first. Soon enough, this whole place is gonna be packed to be a proper rave. Didn't you say before that you could get in trouble for that? In normal circumstances? Yes. But since we're doing this to raise fund for my van, Steven gave me the okay to move forward on this turning into an actual party. He is going to only be serving people non-alcoholic drinks if they don't have an ID though. So, a normal business night for them. Pretty much, but with a few cameras, perhaps not as many people, and with a good cause behind it. As good a reason as any to have a party, I suppose. It's not a... well, I guess you can't say it's not a party at this point, hey? Regardless, it's gonna be fun, and I plan to boost it all over social media. Speaking of, let's take a selfie of the two of us later. Record in history the moment you were in the first of my raves featuring only music I made. Sure, it'll be something to prove to my kids that I met the world famous Karma when she was just starting out. Oh, or for you to sell online for a mass stack of cash. That too, I suppose. Alright, I'll catch you later. I have a lot more stuff yet to prepare before we can kick this off. Don't let me stop you, though I've been meaning to ask. Why have us come so early since we could have just arrived with everyone else? I told you, dude, so that I could make sure people I wanted to come to the event indeed came. Say hello to friends, hang out a little with everyone before the whole place get crowded with people who just wants to party and all that jazz. And because I knew you would get a ton of shit at the door from the bouncer I hired for the event. Right. You never went into detail about that. I really didn't want to stoop down to that, but I kinda desperate, and I know he is able to keep people out or kick them out if they are making too much of a mess. Plus, he was happy to do it in exchange of just a social media boost, so I didn't need to invest extra money on actual security. I just hope I don't regret it in the long run. Jeez, just who do you hire? Phil? Oh my goodness, Phil, why? Dang. Well, let's just hope it doesn't make too much of a scene if he does have to kick people out. Why Phil of all people, man? Isn't he like the weakest in the fight club at school at night with Coach Festum? Damn. That's the most we can hope from him. He's gonna be busy by the door, so he's not gonna be bothering anyone I actually invited. But if you need to head out for whatever reason, I recommend you use one of the other exits that lead to the alley. And if you need to come back in, then just text someone inside, to let Phil know you're coming back in. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the heads up, Zariah. No problem, dude. Try to keep yourself busy for a bit. You can hang out with everyone else for a while until I finish setting up with Edward, and we can get this show started. Again, I'm really happy you can make it. I'm really glad to be here. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Try not to get too lost in the crowd. I'll dedicate a song or two. See you later, dude. Later. Alright, I should find Jacob to talk about this whole Wingman thing. And what do you know? He's right here. Let's talk to Steve first. Hey Steve, how's it going? Hi mate, good to see ya. Can't get you anything. I'm good right now, thanks. Nice of you to let Zariah have a wager despite your original plans. It's nothing. After hearing what happened to Van, how can I not give her a hand? Besides, she works hard every time we open up to show everyone a good time. I'm a damn good bartender, but she is what keeps customer here and paying, Not much of a dance floor if the music is subpar after all. Fair enough. Plus, now I know better and I'm here to supervise that things don't get out of hand. Oh, you mean because of last time? You heard this story too, huh? It's never fun to have a day off only to receive a call from the police department letting you know that the workplace has been sacked because some dumb kids can't control themselves. I was so mad at Zariah at the time. She's lucky I have a soft spot for her. Anyone else would have been fired, and I would have made sure they were blacklisted from any events in town. Wow, you would go that far? I worked for this bar a lot, kid. You don't give a piece of so much blood, sweat, and tears without becoming as attached to it as I have. I've even broken off relationships because I focused most of my time on this place. This place is my baby, so I'm very protective of it. I suppose I can't blame you for feeling that way then. It took me a longest time to fully trust Zariah again, but she is quite persistent and paid me back for the damages by taking most of her tips and payment from other events to give it back to me. So I knew she was actually sorry, and that it wasn't her fault that things went out of control. Kids and entertainer. She knows how to get the crowd to go well, not so much how to keep it calm. So I can't hold it too much against her, True. And you are sure you can handle today's party then? Pfft, please, dude. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm a professional here. I know how to spot trouble and how to keep that trouble out. In fact, I was worried out. Oh, weirded out, my bad. I was weirded out that Zariah went the extra mile to hire some security for tonight. I can handle things just fine by myself. Well, maybe it's like you said. She still feels bad about last time, so she's taking it up on herself to be more careful this time, making sure to take care of the club and doing her part despite you being here. Yeah, that does sound like her. You got me in the good mood now, man. Thanks for that. Don't mention it, dude. I'm just happy she invited me. My week has been rather weird lately. Let me guess. Ladies' trouble? How do you know? 90% of the time, men talking to a bartender are doing so because of a lady. I become able to tell when the man has trouble with a gal. If anyone would know, it's a bartender. We are the therapists of the night. Want to talk about it? It's not about Zariah, isn't it? No, not at all. She has been great to me. No, my issue with another lady. No need to say their name, dude. I get you. What seems to be the trouble? Well, she's been rather weird lately. Quite a lot more forward and not to mention possessive than usual. How much forward are we talking about? She went from a 0 to 100 seemingly out of nowhere. She was super adamant about me skipping the party and demanding to know who I'm hanging out with and my feelings for them. And you were dumb enough not to listen to a lady and decided to come to the party instead. Well, it's not like I could ditch the party. At least not after what happened to Zariah's van where she made me promise to come. Not to mention all the other people who got me involved in their plans. Besides, she's not really my lady. We were just, well, it's complicated. Sounds like she is the needed kind. Well, that's one way to put it. She has been experimenting a new side of herself with me, and she's come to be rather pushy about it. Definitely the needy kind then. Sounds like she's become dependent on you. Perhaps she is looking for that commitment from you, where you can call her your lady rather than the whole it's complicated bit. That's a possibility. I'll guess she's the lonely kind from what you are describing. Girls and guys like that, for the record, tend to crave a lot of attention and physical attraction that they haven't gotten in a long time. Not to mention reassurance that you aren't just playing around, especially if they see you as something serious. She can't really see me that way, could she? I mean, with her position and everything, not to mention her ideals and upbringings. The heart wants what it wants, dude. You'd never know how serious she is about you if you don't man up and have a conversation. Though I suppose she could also be a fall for here if she is also not willing to be upfront with you from the get-go. So many things in life could be solved if people just sat down and had a proper conversation without anyone getting a defensive or anger at anyone else, you know? Man, that is so true. Like today, guys. That's just like today, what's happening now in modern times. You need to have a proper listening skill to figure out what really is the problem after all. You have a point there. Then again, if everyone had the insight to probably have a mature conversation about the problem, I guess drama wouldn't really be a thing in life. And life can be quite dull to begin with. Drama is the spice of life after all. Plus, it ensures bartenders and therapists alike get to keep our jobs. Thanks for the insight then. That's what my kind is here for, kid. Still, take some time to talk to this girl of yours, figure out what's actually going on. Hell, that's no fury like a woman scorned after all. Very true. I guess I'll talk to her after the party then. Gotta make it clear I have my own boundaries and all. Hey, it's your funeral, so do what you think is best. Just make sure not to stick it in crazy. I'll try. Alright, I'll be around then, Steven. See you later. For sure, kid. Take it easy and make sure not to make a mess. Alright then, so let's talk to Jacob as previously then. Dude, about time you got here. I know. How are you holding up? Cause you look like you're about to throw up. Describe how I feel just about right. Where did all the confidence from before go? Down the drain along with my lunch a few minutes ago. Gross. I'm just nervous, dude. I mean, what if the whole plan doesn't work? Dude, relax. I think you just made it up all this way bigger than it needs to be. What do you mean? Dude, you planned this whole life with your girl you don't even know the name of and are now panicking because of it? Maybe you should have focused a little bit more on just having a regular conversation first. Okay, no need to be a wise guy about it either. What happened to the famous time you managed to get a girl to laugh at the mall that you were telling me about? Well, that's just it, dude. What do I say after the line? Just relax and be yourself. No need to be all dramatic about this. What kind of advice is that? A realistic one? Dude, chances are that you aren't gonna see this girl again after the party's over. So just give it your best shot and let's see what happens. Isn't that the end of the world if she doesn't want what you are offering, you know? Well, I suppose you're right. Perhaps Tristan and Nora will just have to wait a little longer. Hey, they've been waiting this long. What's some additional time to it? It's not like they can complain right now. Alright, fair point there. Tristan and Nora. Alright. Okay, I'm back to feeling motivated. Thanks, man. You are a good wingman so far. Not a problem, dude. Alright. If you're feeling ready for it, we can begin to discuss our plan of action. Violet's friends are currently in the bathroom, and last I saw of Violet, she was going into the VIP room with Hazel, where there was less noise. I kind of forgot who is Violet. I remember hearing that name, but I forgot who is Violet. Who the hell is Violet? I know Hazel. She works next door to this place. But Violet? Who is she? So, we are going to have to introduce ourselves to then the party starts. Alright, what's the plan? Well, right now I'm going to give you a summary of my plan, and then we can discuss what you're going to say to the friend. Just keep her busy and wait for my signal. If things go south for you, find another way to distract her. Does it sound too difficult? On paper, everything sounds easier, dude. But right now, we gotta go over a few Wingman rules found in our secret code, bro code. Along with ever sacred Wingman's oath. Are you serious right now? Very. I need to know 100% that you have my brand and oath on the bro code are unbreakable as stated by the bro code law. It's gonna be the bro code. It's gonna take a while to go over it all, and we're not making our moves until the party starts. I need your undivided attention on this, so if you want to hang out a bit more before the be prepared to strike, now's the time to tell me so that I can get some more courage here. What did I tell you about making things bigger than it needs to be? I know. But I want to make sure that all bases are covered here with Lady Luck. Come on, it's important for me, and help psych you up for what's coming. So, are you ready for this yet? What happens when I say give me some time? Whatever, let's just do this. Or should I save? Nah, fuck it, let's do this. Alright, first thing first is reciting the oath of the Wingman over the bro code. Since I couldn't bring it my official copy, the pocket edition will have to do. Oh boy. So, do we go to the... Oh, they're talking there. And anyway, I'm just trying to get to the point across that it was only thanks to the leadership of Tennessee Lady Alpala, queen of the Amazonian raptor raiding vixens, along with her cavalry of accountants, that the Dwarven Department of Transportation managed to survive the battle of the Corporate Mountain offices against the forces of the orcs from the Community Development Department and their kamikaze goblin catapults. I see? And your overall point is that I somehow remind you of her? Well, how can you not? You two share quite a lot of striking similarities that a more trained eye such as mine can easily identify. Things like the overall posture and dominant aura the two of you tend to share. Okay. That's nice of you to say, I guess. Though, I know for sure I wouldn't go into battle wearing only a set of bright red squinting nipple tats or a G-string so small and pointless it may as well be painting them with a crayon. But thanks for the comparison anyway. Real flattering for a girl to be compared to a character from a series of P comic crew. Oh, no, I didn't mean like that. I was just comparing your character and I point out the similarity between you two in a positive manner, and I just found a particular and figured that by mentioning it, we could establish conversation and, oh dear, I see where the slip in the argument was now. Yeah, I figure you do. Hey guys, how is it? Oh, thanks to 7 crowns of Olurian. Hi John. You just arrived in a specific legal speed light and quantum time loop, my esteemed fellowship member. What? I don't know. I just blurt out geek-sounding words out of my mouth to avoid digging myself further into the hole I dug myself into. Dying. Please have mercy and help me out here, dude. You did a little to actually help me understand the problem here, man. Oh, Crew was just explaining the similarity between this one character from a Spank Bank collection and myself. Just what every lady wants to hear when she's out of town. Dude, why are you like this? No. I totally didn't mean it like that. I just wanted to make conversation with you. I'm so sorry I insulted you in any way because... Okay, you can relax here, egghead. I'm not actually mad at you here. You're not? You're not? Okay, perhaps I'm a little peeved as any normal girl would be at being compared to a pea, and I reserve myself the right to be. Understandable? Yeah. I just figured I'd give you a bit of a scare for the next time you try to approach a girl and open your mouth to speak, along with some advice. Do you really mean it? Yeah, dude. I mean, I saw you from the corner of my eye psyching yourself up to come talk to me in the first place. And as cute as empowering as it is to watch a dude have a semi-panic attack over just the idea to say hi to you, I can see now that you do need some help here. Like, desperately. Again, I'm so sorry. You'll take any help you could get. Thanks, Teghan. Don't mention it. Besides, Megan is plenty cruel to him as it is. So, call this a bit of an apology for my part for being a part of it in the first place. Now, what do you think you did wrong when you first came up to talk to me? Not enough cologne? No, dude. No. Dude, you came up to me and said hi. In a language that took you 3 whole sentences to explain to me that it wasn't an insult. Well, ancient hysteria is a bit of a niche language in the community but is able to portray so many things in so little words that Crew, that should be lowercase. Legit doesn't change the fact that I was this close to snapping your jaw off until it clicked in my brain that you were using a fantasy language. That's more than fair, but if you let me explain now how... John, please smack him on the back of the head if he tries to justify his nerdiness again. You got it. Hun, it's great that you're passionate about what you're into, but you can't just start a conversation just going full force about your hobbies and nothing else. Right? I always thought women would like a guy who was passionate about what they're into and isn't afraid to show it. You know, like the guys who bring a guitar everywhere or have a good singing voice. Oh, honey. Sorry to burst your bubbles, but I guarantee those guys have more misses in their scorecard than they actually have dates. Besides, you have to pick your battles on this. Just because you have a guitar and know the lyrics of Wonder Mural doesn't mean you're going to have more chances to score than the last half dozen idiots who try that. It's a bit of an overplayed song, man. Everyone with even just a day playing guitar knows it. Okay, that's a fair point. But you can't deny to have a better chance than a guy like me. It's like they know a secret of the ancient bar spell to open women's legs from the mighty bliss or the purple ore, John. Ow! Back on topic. They are more successful because they do that little bit extra here while you expect one to like you either by trying too hard to please or not trying at all. You man, such a misguided way of thinking here. You think you are the ones that go out hunting for the ladies and have all the power on getting us home? Please. Who do you think has the final say on whether you get a taste of his hot-ass bod? Men may go around thinking they are the ones hunting us women, but I assure you it's the other way around. That sounds a bit far-fetched from what I've seen and heard, because it's other men who are telling you their stories of conquest. Think about it, dude. You really think that every brainless jock you see with a bunch of chicks, there are even more chicks who see him for the jackass he could be, or just see him as one-time fling or as a show of status for them? Newsflash! Men aren't the only one considering one-night stands when they go out of town. Women love H as much as men, Crew. Okay, I feel we're getting too meta on other social issues here, so let's please move on. What I'm saying, Crew, is that if you want to find a date, you need more of a little extra. Think about it and think a bit outside the box. Work on your social skill, learn some appropriate jokes to start a conversation, perhaps do something outside your nerd routine that you actually enjoy where you can meet new people. Hell, work on your bulk up your glutes if you have to. The reason girls don't go for nice guys because they tend to focus more on what they think women want rather than actually getting to know one or making this so more attractive. Not to mention the whole part of them being more age-obsessed freaks with no actual respect for women worse than jocks. They claim to be stealing all the women. Wow. You're shaking a bit of what I've known about women. You aren't gonna learn what a person, let alone a woman, is like from the comic book, dude. But that's alright, cause I'm gonna help you out here. Frankly, this whole display you did with me was sad, but I can see you are coming from a good place, so I'll throw you a bone and actually show you how to talk to a woman here. A more arduous task than carrying a demonic ring through. Ow. Alright, my bad. Thanks, John. Focus here, crew. But even so, who knows? You one day may just find that nerdy girl who is just as crazy into PE comics, books, fake languages, and all the nerdy shit. I wouldn't hold my breath for that one though. But until then, let's work on you actually being able to get on the real girl radar and maybe on how to slowly introduce her to your nerdy side without you going off on a tangent. I would appreciate that a lot. You better. I'm missing my chance to chat to John for this. What? Yeah, what? Never mind that. Sorry, John. I guess we'll talk later. Oh, for sure, no worries. Besides, it's about time that crew gets a win here. Absolutely. But do stick around and save me a dance, alright? Oh, you bet. Think I have a dance too, Teghan? As friends? Sure. Sorry, Skinny, but you messed up that bridge already when you compared me to a comic slug who gets banged by a giant horse. Okay, that's more than fair. Which leads us to lesson 1. You okay with getting rejected and learning to back off when a girl isn't interested? And lesson 2, not comparing girls that you want to hook up with to porn characters. Okay, I can see you guys are gonna be at this for a while, so I'll see you guys later. Don't be a stranger. Farewells. Oh man, that was a mouthful to read, guys. Where I kind of like stumble up some words and some sentences here and there. Hopefully you guys don't mind. So with that, guys, I reached the end of my footage here, guys. So I'm going to end the episode here. So, pedestrians, this will be the end of part 84. If you want to see more of it time uncovered, hit the notification bell to keep you updated. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help me make more content of this game and maybe other games in the future as well. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a lovely and special day, and I'll see you all in the next part. Later, everyone.